Whoa, that one was a little close there, bud. Back up. Alright, now we're into the month of October. Yeah, I know September didn't come out in October, and so you're gonna get like 2 of these in November. That was because of the Spooktacular, me trying to get the Spooktacular out. And I felt like if I wasted time editing something else that wasn't related to Spooktacular, I wouldn't get as many Spooktacular videos out. And then I didn't. But anyways, here's October. Whoa. So I filmed my September intro outro. It's the 1st of October now. The first 2 videos of the Spooktacular are out now, and I'm uploading the 3rd video of the Spooktacular, which is the collection. It's got 31 minutes left before it's fully uploaded, and I'm gonna probably go to bed. And I'm gonna plan tomorrow after work to film the Monday's video, which is going to be talking about Hugh Jackman's Van Helsing, and I'm gonna hopefully after that Van Helsing the London assignment, which is, and I have it right here, which is the animated prequel with Hugh Jackman as the voice of Van Helsing. Basically this whole movie, and you probably already saw my Spooktacular episode on it, but the movie basically is just the entire sequence of Mr. Hyde and Van Helsing when he's like, "I missed you in London," and then Mr. Hyde's like, "No, you bloody didn't. You got me good." And he shows a big bullet hole through his bicep. That's basically this entire movie is him hunting down Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde in London. Can't wait to watch that. And then I also have to rewatch this movie from my childhood for the Monday after that, or after this coming Monday. R.L. Stine's The Haunting Hour, Don't Think About It. Maybe I might get Kai to help me watch these. Maybe at least this. Because when he comes over, after I'm done hanging out with Josh and Sam, I'm gonna probably come back. Kai's gonna be here, gonna do some stuff, and then when we're kind of winding down, maybe I'll put on Superman for him, and then I'll edit my my Van Helsing video, and hopefully I'll also film my other Van Helsing video, and then we can watch this, and I can make my video on this this coming week. I'm gonna be very busy this weekend. I still have Harry Potter. Even though I really enjoy the Harry Potter movies also take away a day for me to work on the Spooktacular, and not to mention one of these weeks is Kai and I's anniversary week or weekend, so we gotta plan that. I might take that Sunday off, so I'll have another day to myself this month after Harry Potter and being with Kai and Michael and that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for a little bit longer for this to finish up uploading, and then I'm gonna plan out my video. Basically, I'm planning that, so today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday, I think. Basically my plan. Film my Van Helsing video. Watch Van Helsing, The London Assignment. And Friday, I'm going to hopefully film the Van Helsing London Assignment video, and then get a good chunk of the Van Helsing video edited. And Saturday, while I finish the Van Helsing video, Kai's chilling, and then Sunday, when I finally get up for that, I'm gonna try and stay up longer than Kai, just so that I can sleep longer than him, to make sure that I get enough sleep for Harry Potter and work. When I finally wake up, I'll hopefully have the Van Helsing video upload. I'll get the Van Helsing video uploaded and get the London assignment working on. Then I'll have basically 3 days to finish the London assignment and continue with the Don't Think About It. So I got a lot of stuff to do. Getting ready for bed. It seems pretty bright in here because I have the window kind of open because I have a fan in the window to cool off the room. So that's why I can't do this angle. I've only posted a real Halloween Spectacular video. I'm kind of stressed. I'm planning on filming most of the one for Thursday tonight when I wake up. I'm gonna get up at 7. Hopefully film most of it. Do some editing till 8. Potentially call Kai while I straighten out my room because it's a fucking mess. That's how kind of stressed I am. That's also what plays into me not filming because of the mess. But, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna get some sleep so that I can get up at 7. I stayed home from work last night. Kai and we didn't do everything we planned for our anniversary, but I feel like we had a good anniversary. It was pretty good. We went to Culver's, then we went to Walmart to get some things, and then it started storming, and when we got home we watched that, but before we got home, we had to stop at Culver's again because Kai left his jacket there, and it was one that he got in Florida, so it was a more special one, so I ran in and got it back, and then Sunday, because I already mentioned the storm. So Sunday, then we we got up, chilled, went to we played Minecraft, and then got them all packed up, and we went to see Deathly Hallows Part 1 in the theater with Michael. One more Sunday of Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1. Or Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2. I'm just watching these movies again. Not only is like getting me back into my Harry Potter phase, like wanting to get like stuff for Harry Potter, but it also makes me wonder what they plan on with that show. And like the only thing that has piqued my interest so far is the photos of John Lithgow as Dumbledore. Those look sick. But yeah, I'm going to try and get some spooktacular videos out this week, because I'm way behind. Basically, I've missed 3 videos. Oh, never mind. I forgot that our Golden Girls calendar, October ripped on the nail hole, so now it only says September. But I'm pretty sure I have missed about 4, and it sounds like my dad and brother getting ready to go to work. I'm also staying down here for a bit because I made the mistake of opening my window. We don't have the heat on. Pretty sure. That would have sucked. Last I checked, the heat was off. Yeah. It's 65 in here. My window was open all night in my room. It's 38 degrees outside with a frost warning at 8 a.m. today. So I closed the window and I'm letting some of the cold air escape via the open door. I'm pretty sure I left the door open. But I'm gonna make some cereal. I'm gonna get to work on today's spooktacular video that I'm hoping to get out before I go to bed, which is the trunk or treat. I'm gonna also try and get older ones out while also working on ones coming up. And I still don't know what I'm going to do for October 31st. That's a Friday. I'm going to Kai's for that, at least for Friday. I'm not sure if we plan on me staying Saturday as well. But I know I'm going there for trick-or-treating to hand out candy, which is our own version of trunk or treat because we sat in the trunk of my car waiting till waiting for trick-or-treaters. I've made my bed with new sheets for that, so I gotta wash the old ones to store away. Yeah, I gotta also figure out how to keep my mattress from sliding off. It keeps, after a few days, it ends up like here, and I sleep on this side, so I'm clearly always like sleeping in a constant state of almost falling off. So I can't wait to figure out how to keep the mattress from falling. But I should be going to bed now. I'll probably try and get up at like 7:30 to shower, and then I'll make something to eat. Come back up here, finish the trunk or treat because it's basically done. I just gotta put in like B-roll and that, and then also do some Helios stuff because by the time this comes out, it won't be the Halloween stuff won't be up anymore. So I'm fine with saying it. I gotta update the coupon code that I'm putting into the trunk or treat since we're in the last few weeks. This is gonna be the big day, and then or the start of the coupon code Heliween 10, so that people can get 10% off. I'm trying to figure it out. I haven't done it yet, or I haven't thought about it. I'm just thinking about it now if I should do on a Halloween, do like a bigger discount or something. I don't know. Yeah, so gotta figure that out. And then while I'm working on the video, I gotta call Kai. Also, Snoke fell off his bubble, or like his card back. So that's another figure to put in the thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna probably get the supplies tomorrow morning after work. But I'm thinking on starting a thing where not only to get my I'm gonna download all my scripts so I can start. I have a lot of space. I'm paying for storage on Google Drive. That's how much space I've used up on Google Drive. So I'm gonna get rid of like a lot of. I want to download the things so that if I wanted to do like, if I got bigger, I want to do like giveaways of scripts, of signed scripts. I could print off. I still have a copy of the script to print off for that. But for me, I want to do a little collection thing where I'm gonna make binders for each season of the Mondays. I'm gonna put a copy of the script in each one and have like those little dividers to tell me where is what, and that. I think I might put it the first thing as like a first description episode, or like a description of that season, an episode guide of that. So a lot to do, while also trying to get stuff out for Spooktacular, and then gotta plan out Halloween because I still have to do that. That blanket I might take with me to Kai's. I bought that for our anniversary. Didn't really use it. Kai used it more. It is cozy. I might get a couple more of those before the season ends. But plan was we were gonna watch horror movies and that. Didn't do that. Kai got here after like 1. We went to Walmart and Culver's. Or we went to Culver's and left town to go to Walmart. And as we got to Walmart, Kai realized there was this code at Culver's, so we had to rush through Walmart. We were gonna stay and say hi, but Culver's closed at 10, so we rushed back to town. I ran in and got his coat. And I said this all before, but we kind of chilled, watched the rain, did some stuff, relaxed. The next day we were playing Minecraft, and then we went to Deathly Hallows Part 1 with Michael. But we have the blanket now for cozy nights in his parents' basement or up here, or maybe even downstairs. But the only thing is that we'd be using separate blankets because the recliners are not together. But anyways, I'm gonna finish getting my bed all set up. I'm gonna put the heated blanket back on because it is cold. It's getting colder the closer we get to November, so gonna have that prepared, and then gonna go to bed. So I'm currently chilling. I found my beanie. It fell down in that corner where that stand is right there, which shouldn't be in my room. It should be out in the main area. But I keep forgetting to take it out because I usually end up using it then when I take it out. But I'm about to put on some YouTube while I chill. Gonna clean up, try and find my heated blanket plug and remote so that I can hook it up onto the bed. because it's getting chilly now. Got some good overtime in today at work. Helped put a bunch of stuff into trailers. Yeah, was there till 7:30, which was, well, technically we finished at 7:29, 16 minutes before the coach that we were helping thought we would get done, and that includes the forklift running out of gas, and Michael and that coach having to put a new propane tank apparently on it. But gonna listen to YouTube while I work on my cool little project that I'm gonna start doing for each year or each season of Mondays. I have this binder and I'm filling it up with scripts. Now I printed 8 because I bought one of those binder dividers. So I'm gonna need to get more for the for it. Each one's gonna have a bunch of, and then each divider is gonna have a script. It's kind of cool to see. This is how I used to format the scripts back when I first started it. This is the first ever episode that I have right here, which is the reboots, remakes, and revivals. Which I kind of want to go back and do an episode on each, but kind of don't want to. Here, but I kind of be like, yeah, I talked about them briefly all together, but you know, anyways, I'm gonna put them in, and it's gonna slowly build up, and then also this first. So we got the scripts. These are where the scripts are gonna be. Like, so this one will say reboots, remakes, revival, and when you flip it, it'll have the script. But these first 2 pages here is a little like season 1 episode guide. So you got like a little description which says, "The Mondays is a series of videos where I talk about specific things from my childhood or the past and present. Season 1 consists of 17 videos. The first 2 from 2021, with the main idea coming to fruition in 2022 with Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2 years later." I should have also pointed out that this is also where the Hidden Gems series is introduced with the Disney dinosaur. And then I think same year we had the second Hidden Gems. I think technically the next Hidden Gems isn't until this year with Hugh Jackman's Van Helsing for the Halloween Spectacular, which I'm trying to get more out before the end of October. I just got the Trunk or Treat video out, which, unlike most people, I don't mind the Trunk or Treat. I just want you to also take your kids out on Trick or Treat, or for trick or treating as well, because I buy the candy not just for me, though I am glad to eat it as well. Now that's where the fun of Halloween is the trick or treating. That's the whole point of Halloween, is to, well, historically it was because of All Hallows Eve and all that. I don't want to get into the history of Halloween right now, but modern day basically is just getting spooked and getting candy. But I'm going to put on some, I think, Scott the Woz. It's been a while since I watched real episodes of Scott the Woz. I've been listening to Out of Context Scott the Woz a lot at work, and it's inspiring me for jokes inspired by Scott the Woz bits. Specifically, I have one in mind where I'm hanging out the window, or kind of like how he kind of sits in his window, trying to get into his apartment or his game room. But obviously my window isn't gonna let me just sit in it, and I'm not gonna just do that. But I'm not gonna just sit in the window because it's second story. Don't want to give away the joke. I think it'd be funny if it just cuts to that. I'm chilling here in my room. I'm in the middle of putting clothes away, but I did change something. I finished binder number 1 of the Mondays. Let me just show you that quick. So I'm gonna put like a Photoshop image for like season 1. I'm thinking of like a Ben 10 style me, and then like the thumbnails in the background. We open it up, have some extra tabs there, but here that I might put behind here because I started doing that with the the later episodes of it. But you got this little episode guide that tells you which episode is what. And then you have episode 1, the reboots and that. And you have season 1, episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Halo Combat Evolved. Then you start back up. You got 9. You got 10. Next one's 11. And 12. Next one's 13. And I actually had to make this specifically for this binder because this is the mid-year montage. So this has every clip with its timestamp of when it starts and kind of like a description of what it is. I misspelled apocalypse. Ignore that. And it's like apocalypse opening. I paid syntax. I'm going to hell. Can opener. You should see a doctor. That. But then you got episode 14, which is the last of the Jedi books. Episode 15, the Morbius joke. 16, and then the final. That's gonna basically be closing off all of these. Is the Christmas specials, and this is 11 pages. Christmas special was 15 minutes. I wanted this Christmas special to be 1 hour. But yeah, so I got book 1, I got season 1 done. Gonna probably put like a label or something in that as well. And then I'll just be saying like that. And next one to work on, season 2. I'm gonna probably finish cleaning, do some cleaning, get my laundry get some more laundry from down in the basement. I cleaned my old comforter in that because I swapped my new one that my dad got me, and then pack that stuff away. Then I'm going to hopefully record 1, maybe 2 more Halloween Spectacular videos to edit through the week to try and get out by Thursday, or before Thursday, or Friday, which is actually Halloween. But I do need a nap because Kai is coming over, and then we're gonna go get Michael and watch the final Harry Potter movie in theaters. Finally, a year later, Kai and I get to see the finale in the theater. Michael gets to watch the finale again in theaters because that was the first one he saw in theaters, was the final one. And yeah. Okay, so I got my Monster Hunter costume, the other half of it, most of it down there, I should say. There's still like necklaces that I don't know where it is. I'm also adding the leather trench coat that I was wearing in that to that costume because that was the plan all along, was to add a trench coat to it because it's inspired by Van Helsing from Hugh Jackman's Van Helsing. Gonna finally add that piece. It's just gonna cover up the arm guards a lot. I do have to take the hat down as well, but the mannequin is still wearing the Helios merch. So there's that. I got some stuff pretty much cleared out. I might record when I get back from my walk. I'm gonna record a video about Halloween movies I like to listen to, and then I'm trying to think of another one that might be easy for me to get out that I could quickly write a script for and get that out by Thursday or something. I don't think it might be a Tuesday-Thursday release, but I don't really mind. I try and set a rigid schedule for the Spooktacular for Mondays and Thursdays, but I'm fine with breaking that schedule. I just want to get some more Spooktacular videos out. I don't know what happened. I had so much planned. Probably the car. That really threw a wrench into it. I'm just thankful the car is working again. But I'm going to plan that, and then November is going to be half a break. I'm going to do a couple videos. I'm planning on doing my Harry Potter ranking in November, but I'm going to do some videos while I'm mainly just trying to clean my room. It's been a mess for months, and I just got to get shit off the floor cleaned up. I'm planning something for like putting some video games away in terms of like taking the disc and putting them in one of these CD binders. But I'm not gonna throw away the cases. My goal is to someday in my life have a room dedicated to like my collection in terms of like figures and that, and then maybe like have my own living room where I can put all my movies in, and then in that collection room I have the video game stuff. Even though most of the consoles will be out in the living room. So there's that. Try and put all of them in like that, and then maybe put like the DS, Game Boys, and Switch games in like a bag, just to consolidate shit to just basically one section for video games. And then I can put the movies and all that where those are, and I have more shelf space for like my figures and stuff like that, and for other things. Like there's a gag where I'm trying to figure out a movie that I want to buy multiple copies of for a shelf, which I think a lot of people do that gag, but I mainly only seen it with like Scott the Woz doing it with Fling Smash, and I think We Play. But yeah, so there's that. But we're slowly getting there. I'm probably gonna start writing the script for the first video I'm gonna record, which is I'm thinking it's gonna be Halloween-esque movies, or movies that I'd watch around this time of year, or even listen to if I'm at work. Michael's been listening to some Halloween movies, and you're gonna be shocked about some of them that won't be on my list. I'm about to go to bed, but I'm trying to find my AirPods, but I can't find them in my they're not in my pants from yesterday or last night. They're not in my sweatshirt. They're not in my car. They're not next door. They're not downstairs. Find My app kind of sucks, because the moment I come into my house, my AirPods latch onto me like I have them on, but they're not in my pockets. I'm gonna double check my backpack, but I'm pretty sure I didn't throw them in there. Last place I had them was at work, but I took them off in my car. But trying to do that. Hazbin Hotel Season 2 finally came out, but I'm gonna probably watch the 2 episodes that dropped tomorrow after work, only because I'm trying to finish most likely the last video for the Halloween Spectacular. Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball on the Spectacular this year, but at least we got videos out. I think it was like 2022 where I didn't upload a single Spectacular video. I still had a nice October, and I hope you guys had a nice October. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, starting a new bit. Bit will be coming soon, later on. But I'm gonna find my AirPods, hopefully. Because I need them to call Kai when I wake up. So yeah, hopefully I find them. I'll update you if I do. And we're in November. Yes, I did forget to record for Halloween, but I'll just quickly tell you what happened Halloween night, or Halloween day. I got home from work. I slept for a bit. I showered after I woke up at about like 2. I went over to my mom's to get my over a decade old Harry Potter robe, as a joke, where I would tell other people, I'm like, I'm Jim Carrey from Yes Man, and then when Kai saw me, I'd be like, I'm Harry Potter. Then I visited my mom for a bit. Then I came back here, put on some stuff, grabbed the candy bowl, and I took off for Kai's, and basically chilled with Kai while he was basically still babysitting some kids and that with his mom, while his dad handed out the candy, I'm assuming from both bowls, but maybe just their candy bowl. But yeah, so we are here in November. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you did for October, and I hope you had a wonderful and safe Halloween. And until I see you soon, stay safe out there. Bye-bye.